Hello everyone. In Unit 4, Lasers and Fiber Optics, we will discuss the topic Einstein coefficients. So in the Einstein coefficient, before going into the derivation, we should just recall the definitions of stimulated absorption, spontaneous emission and stimulated emission here. So absorption is defined as when atom in the ground state will absorb the excited energy and go to the excited energy level. That is, see the equation, atom in the ground state absorb the photon energy h nu and go to the excited energy level here. So this is called as stimulated absorption. Now the spontaneous emission is the atom which is in the excited state will not stay in the excited energy level for long time because the excited energy level have a lifetime of 10 power minus 8 seconds here. So this atom will get de-excite from excited energy level to the ground state here by leaving one photon. This is called spontaneous emission here. So the spontaneous emission rate depends upon the number of atoms in the excited state, that is E2 here. Now the photons released in the case of spontaneous are not coherent since they are not in phase as they travel in different directions here. Hence the spontaneous emission is not useful for producing laser. So this is the principle which we use in normal ordinary lights here. Stimulated emission: when a photon of energy h nu is incident on the atom which is in the E2 energy level. So the atom which is in the excited state absorb the external energy photon energy h nu and come to the ground state by leaving two photons. So the photons emitted are in phase and having same energy and having single wavelength here in the case of stimulated emission here. So the atom come from excited to ground state by leaving two photons. So the stimulated emission rate depends upon number of atoms present in the excited state. So this is the principle which we use in the laser light here. Now we will get to the derivation of Einstein coefficients. So let us take N1, N2 are the number of atoms in the ground state and excited state, and U of nu is the energy density of the incident photon here. So this is the equation for the absorption. If you see, let us take this P1 to 2 is the rate of absorption. We'll take 1 to 2 because the atom is going from ground state to excited state. Directly proportional to the energy density of the incident photon and also directly proportional to the number of atoms in the ground state here. So we will remove this proportionality constant by B1 to 2 here, where B1 to 2 is proportionality constant. So P1 to 2 is equal to N1 B1 to 2 U of U. This is equation number 1, equation for absorption. Now we'll go for this spontaneous emission. P221, that is atom is coming from E2 to E1. So P221 is equal to N2. That means it depends upon number of atoms in the excited energy level. So N2 to A21 here. Okay. So this is the equation for spontaneous emission. Now stimulated emission. P221 is directly proportional to the energy density of the incident photon. That is, in the case of stimulated emission, the atom is coming from excited to ground state by absorbing some external energy, photon energy U. So it directly depends upon U of nu and number of atoms in the excited state N2 here. So P221 is equal to N2 B21 U of nu here. So we will take at equilibrium condition, absorption will be equal to the emission here. So absorption, this is the equation for the absorption, this is for spontaneous emission and this is stimulated emission. So we will equate this, we'll get equation number 2. Now after equating this equation, just rearrange the terms, take the common term of U of nu and again take the common of B21 and N2 from the numerator and denominator. So you will get by modifying it A21 by B21 and denominator N1 by N2 into B1 to 2 B2 to 1 minus 1. Now according to the Maxwell-Boltzmann statistics, N1 by N2 is equal to exponential of h nu by k beta t here. So now replace this N1 by N2 value in the denominator with this exponential term here. So after substituting it will get A21 by B21 by exponential of h nu by k beta t into B1 to 2 B2 by B21 minus 1 here. Now compare your equation number 4 with Planck's theory of black body radiation, that is 8 pi h nu cube by c cube into 1 by exponential of h nu by k beta t minus 1. So we are comparing this equation 4 and 5. Now if you compare this, we will get as A21 by B21 is equal to 8 pi h nu cube by c cube here. So this equation is called Einstein coefficients, that is A21 by B21 is equal to 8 pi h nu cube by c cube here, where this is directly proportional to the nu cube here. Now here in this equation we have taken B12 by B21 equal to 1 because upward transition will be equal to the downward transition. So we are taking it as 1 here. So by substituting this value, this is the final expression. A21 by B21 is equal to 8 pi h nu cube by c cube, where A21, B122 and B221 are known as Einstein coefficients. So this is the derivation of Einstein coefficients. Thank you.